Hey Snackers, it's Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, with you here on Tuesday, March the 4th, 2014 for another edition of OTR. Today I'm back at the Taco Bell around the corner to try out a couple of new, hopefully tasty treats. We'll find out if they indeed are tasty when we come back for OTR. That's right, I've braved the elements and I'm out here in this winter wonderland to come to Taco Bell for their newest taco creations. They are called Taco Bell after all, and this is the Taco Bell just down the street from the sAs HQ on King Street next to the 7-Eleven and the familiar Wendy's from many of my reviews. There is scenic and beautiful King Street with the cars trudging along. Lots of ice on the sidewalks, still some left on the road, not so much snow, just a lot of ice, and it's really, really cold outside. It was, you know, sub-zero with wind chill earlier this morning. Anyway, here we are to take a look at the two brand new Taco Bell tacos. They are the XXL tacos. I got the chicken, shredded chicken that is, and I got the steak version. And I guess they have differentiated for me by putting ST for steak. The steak one was about $3. The chicken one was, I believe, $2.79. Both of them come in a brand new shell apparently and get twice the amount of the allotted meats. Usually I think it's an ounce and a half that you get from Taco Bell, and instead they are giving you rather than an ounce and a half, 3 ounces. I got a little distracted there. I see these little shiny things down here on my seat. I don't know what those are. Anyway, open up the first one here. This is the steak one, which is really the one that's being pushed the most, so to speak, on the interwebs and on the commercials and so forth. Alright, that is not a burrito, by the way. Don't worry about that. As you can see, a relatively big taco there. It's a more robust looking shell. And there goes some of the tomatoes and whatnot. It's got cheese on it. Apparently there's also the carne asada steak, lettuce, tomato, and sour cream to make it supreme, as well as, for some reason, avocado ranch sauce, the same one they put on the shredded chicken $1.49 burrito. I'm not sure what the purpose of putting both the sour cream and the ranch sauce on there is, but yeah, maybe it'll turn out okay. I cannot see any evidence of any steak of any kind so far, and I'm not going to try to open it up further to show you that, because that'll just end up ruining it and destroying the shell, and I actually want to be able to eat these properly. And here is the chicken one. Let's see if we can see anything different with that. Turn that baby around. Here we go. And again, the tomatoes have fallen out because it looks like I put the short side down. That's my fault. I'm not seeing any chicken, but there is, pardon me, evidence, of the creamy white junk I was talking about, which is the sour cream and the avocado ranch sauce that they've put on there. It's a creamy greenish white junk, if you will. Do not see any chicken. I'll take their word for it, and we'll find out if there is some when I come back to taste it in a minute. But first, also, got to show you that I'm going to be reviewing their two of their new sodas, because they've got a few new soft drinks. They've got some iced teas, they've got some Sobe Life Water, they've even added a diet version of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. But what I've gotten to try is their Mountain Dew Sangrita Blast. As you can see, it's kind of dark red there. Open it up a little bit for you. There you go. Nice dark red soda. Looks very interesting. As well as their other new soda that seems more interesting than the other stuff. Manzanita Soul. I wonder what that is. Apparently it's got something to do with apples or something. But we'll find out when I come back to taste these tacos, to drink these drinks, and to tell you how they taste in just a minute. Alright guys, I am back to take a look at these two brand new tacos from Taco Bell, as well as a couple of brand new soft drinks that I'm really excited about as well. First off, I'm going to go ahead and try the chicken taco because, I don't know, I think I just kind of want to save the steak one for later. Coulter from the sAs actually tried these out, put a little written review up last night, said that the steak one was nothing special, referred to the steak as Alpo grade, I think. Yeah, I don't know if it's that bad, but we'll find out. This is the chicken. Again, show it to you. It's a pretty big taco compared to their regular tacos, but you know, it's also pretty expensive. I think a regular taco is like $1.29 here at Taco Bell, something like that, and this is, you know, $2.79, so it better be worth it. And they add a couple of, you know, or well, one premium ingredient, the avocado ranch, which, you know, I can take or leave, generally speaking, usually. All right, let me try out this taco. It smells pretty good. Looks all right. I'm gonna bite into the end with all that creamy white junk in it and tell you what I think about it. Should have come more prepared. There we go. Well, it's pretty good. Nothing to write home about. I'm going to reserve my entire review on these until I'm done with both. And here is Mr. Steak, with half of its tomatoes missing because they fell out. Looks like there might be a little more steak on this end, so I'll try that. Actually do see a little bit peeking out there. All right, let me give it a shot. Of course I got stuff all over me. Wouldn't be the same if you were eating a taco and you didn't, right? I'm gonna get a little hunk of this steak by itself with a little bit of the creamy white junk on it and see how that tastes. Okay, right on. Okay, so these tacos are not out of this world. They're definitely better than a standard Taco Bell taco, though, in terms of the shell. The shell has a better, heartier corn flavor, a thicker, crustier corn crunch that I dig a lot, and that is the highlight of these things. Otherwise, it's just straight up Taco Bell. I was right about there being too much creamy white junk on there. Pick either the sour cream or the avocado ranch, guys. You don't need both. It's too much crap. It's too sloppy. It convolutes the flavor a little too much. Waters down the flavor of the steak, which, no, is not as bad as Alpo in my opinion, but it's not great. But, you know, for a corner where you got Wendy's, Taco Bell, there's a McDonald's right there up the street, there's Popeyes right there, you know, and you can get a couple of hunks of steak for a couple of bucks. I'll take it, you know, even if it is relatively cheap steak, a little bit salty. I don't like the shredded chicken that much. I'll eat it in that $1.49 burrito because it is $1.49 and it's a filling little meal. But I've come to realize that I don't like it. It's mushy, stringy. You know, shredded chicken can be stringy, but if it's overcooked, it's too stringy and too mushy, and I just don't like that. So of the two, I don't like the chicken one quite as much. I'm going to give the chicken one 5/8 thumbs up. Just a little bit over of a half of a thumb up, and I don't know that I would buy it again necessarily, because I'd probably just spend the extra, you know, 20 cents and get the steak version. As for the steak version, I do like it, and I would probably buy it again, but not often. It would have to be a treat once in a while, I think, just because, you know, when I come here a lot of times on non-review days, I get the fresca or fresco versions of the tacos without the cheese, the soft tacos, to save a few calories. And they put some kind of little pico de gallo salsa on there. That's pretty good. You know, I try to stay away from some of these larger monstrosities on those days. So no, I probably wouldn't buy it often, but I would buy it again. So I'm giving it 3/4 thumbs up. Pretty good outing for the taco there, especially the steak one. Let's check out the soft drinks first with the Manzanita Soul, which, like I said, is kind of an apple drink. And you can't really see it. I already showed you the color. It's sort of a apple juice type color, maybe with a little less orange to it or something like that. Or I guess apple juice isn't orange. I'm not describing it right. Maybe less yellowish in there, a little more brown, so to speak. Let me try it out. It smells really good. It smells very appley. Wow. That tastes like I just bit out of an apple that had been sitting in carbonated water for a little while, like, you know, with some holes in it or something to soak in the carbonated water. It's a nice fizzy apple drink. I like that a lot. I hope they hold on to this. I really like it. It's nice and light. It's not too thick and syrupy. It's straight up like apple. It even tastes more like real apple than apple juice does. You know, then again, I'm probably drinking all these apple juices out there with all the fructose in it anyway, which I'm sure this has in there too. Don't know. But anyway, either way, I like it a lot. I'm giving it a full thumbs up. This is a good soda, and I will be sure to be checking this soda out many times in the future. Now, as for our good friends at Mountain Dew and their newest exclusive creation for Taco Bell, the Sangrita Blast. Not Sangria, Sangrita Blast. I guess it's part of the Blast line, right up there with the Baja Blast. Not sure why it's Sangrita. Perhaps they're trying to go for a wine type thing. It's a very dark red color, perhaps with some purple tinge to it. Pretty, you know, a pretty color. I like it a lot, so to speak. It smells fruity. That's about all I can tell you. Can't really nail which fruit it smells like, but let me give it a shot. You know, it's kind of weak. It's got a grape undertone. Maybe a little bit of cherry going on there, or a black cherry. So yeah, like a grape black cherry. I like that. I think it could use a little bit more of a kick to the flavor. It's a little bland. Perhaps their mixture is not great. I don't know. Not giving it the full thumbs up that I'm giving the Manzanita Soul. I am giving this Sangrita Blast a 3/4 thumbs up. Alright, so that's my experience today here at Taco Bell in Alexandria on King Street. Thanks for watching OTR. Sorry for no pizza night last week. I was going to review a brand new pizza from this place, Delicious, just down the street here on King Street. Actually, they're built out of side of a gas station, kind of interesting, and they have something that I'm very interested in terms of a pizza, and that is a, you can see it there, chili cheese dog pizza. They also have a Reuben pizza as well. I'm very interested in both of those concepts, but I'm going to try the chili cheese one first, and I'm going to try it this week as long as I can afford it and if I'm not sick. So anyway, disclaimers all about. Also, sorry for not getting the Ice Cream Sunday episode that we promised out this week. There were technical difficulties involved, as well as the fact that I had a heck of a nice weekend and I'm kind of tired, or was kind of tired. I've been sleeping for about the last, I don't know, 18 out of the last 24 hours, so I'm kind of refreshed now. Anyway, thanks for watching OTR, guys. Stick with us here with the sAs. We are in tune with all of the snacking and junk food and fast food fads here in the United States of America and abroad. Thanks for watching. In the meantime, in between time, join us on Facebook by clicking on the link down below. We'll see you next time. Follow me on Twitter at BrandonReichSAS. Bye-bye.